Boom. There we go. Hello. It is currently Sunday morning. I think it is 7:18, 7:19, 2026. This will be the second recording, but know that I and Judah have come here and been trying to self-improve for a long time now. I used to weigh 310 when I was 17. I don't hopefully look it now, but I'm not now. I am 240, 250, something around there. I don't weigh myself too often when the diet / gym together is going all right. I just sold the past 2 days on that. You know, when I was younger and I was 17 and I weighed 310 and I was really in the dumps, and I didn't fix it immediately either, which is another thing. This is probably one of my biggest regrets as of now. Is just the amount of days and time that's gone by where I just don't fix it immediately. Ooh, that was bad. Where I just don't fix it immediately. And I know the problem, whether it be food, let me take my glasses off, whether it be food or exercise. It's not hard to know the problem. To not know is to delude yourself. You know more than you think sometimes. And really, it's about 5:40 a.m. and I've delayed my workout by about, well, I'll say the first 2 hours delayed was Dark Souls 2. Currently playing through the DLC on that. Pretty good time, won't lie. The other delayed time comes from my own personal procrastination. Anyways, when I was 17, when I was 18, and when I first began to work out and realize and try to eat better, I used to try to work out, try to eat. The first time I really went down in weight, it really was a full transformation. I won't say full. I got about halfway there. I lost 60, 70 pounds. I'll say I got the easy weight off. And now I guess I'm trying to get the hard weight off. It came off quick, but I was a hateful person towards myself. And I found it to be very successful, only that it wasn't great for me. And you kind of have to lie to yourself a little bit and say that it's only temporary, you know it's only temporary. But the truth is, when you're hateful to yourself, especially for so long, you know, whether it be years in my case or even longer, hopefully not. I've been hating for myself even actually since young, because ever since I broke my foot and I puffed up for the first time, I used to be an athletic kid. Broke my foot, puffed up, and I never slimmed down back to normal, even though my foot's been broken since 4th grade. You know, who can you blame that on but yourself? Which is the worst part. So, but you lie to yourself. You say, I know this self-hate, this driving factor into my workout, into my diet, into my life, it will have a positive effect. But I know it's not good to put myself down. And I don't know about y'all's examples, but in my case, I would say things and think things like, you think you can do this? You think you deserve this? Someone like you? And I'd say this to myself. And honestly, maybe not the good part, but the effective part was you would agree a little bit on the inside, and you'd just be like, yeah, what am I thinking? I know what's better for me, so why don't I just do it? It's never that easy. Of course, people will tell you it is. And hey, maybe that's their life. But how many people's life is it that they can just do always, what it is they know to be the right thing is one thing. I feel like that's one thing. Getting fit and, losing weight. It's what I want to do. Whether it's the right thing to do, that sounds like a bit much, to be honest, for me. But whatever it is that you know is better for you, you have to be able to pursue it. But can you really just turn off everything inside of you that says it doesn't want to do something? The endless reasons why, especially when you give yourself, like me staying awake. I had planned to go to the gym at 12, 5 hours ago. I'm going to miss the rest of my day. I am going to be tired, so I'm going to wake up early. Well, that's a little contradictory, but I'm not going to get my full sleep is what I'm saying. I'm still going to sleep decently enough, but not ideal. But point is, I set myself up for failure tonight. There were thoughts when I was on my bed, watching YouTube, doing nothing, really. Where I'm going, okay, here. Why don't I just lay down and it's all right? You went yesterday, Dylan. It's okay. Is it? Is it? I can do it. It's not actually that hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard when I'm coughing a little. When I'm coughing more a little bit, and I'm tired, and my chest is heavy, my arms are heavy, and I'm going to be covered in sweat, and it's going to be all over my face and forehead and all that. It's not that hard. So here I am. I will continue. I do want to fight in the future. If I can't be consistent about something like this, I feel like that's a very dangerous thing to say, and still a dangerous thing to say. But why make it harder for myself? You know what I mean? Why? Why wait another day? Why? Because I feel like it? Are my feelings that important? Am I my feelings? I don't know. I don't think so. I think a lot of times your feelings make it so you think things, but you can't control your thoughts, right? But your first thoughts, a lot of time, come from your feelings, in my experience. How often is it you are confronted with something and you're instant logician? You know what I'm saying? That was bad. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you can still be a dog. I want to say be a dog because only going to be one way. That's a dog. You know. You can still be a dog about the way you live your life without hating yourself for everything that's wrong with it. It's okay to accept. It's okay to change and know and accept that you are a different person than the person who went to bed last night, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with a change that is that abrupt. It's not normal to other people, especially other people's eyes. People will treat you differently, people will talk to you differently, people will look at you differently when you change your life and live it differently. And that's okay. Are you happy? Am I happy? I'll tell you what. Got a lot of things to complain about. I don't need to. I got a lot of things I love. You know, some people that have a lot worse problems than me, especially right now. Like, they're not here. A lot of people have a lot worse problems than me. And a lot of it's all in my head. If you're someone who, you know, let's be real. How much stuff's in your guys' head? I feel like I can't get out of my head sometimes. And it feels like it paralyzes me for hours on end sometimes. I just can't stop thinking, and it's bad. So worse and worse, flight of stairs downward. I'll even call it circle, because the thoughts loop. Anyways, don't hate yourself. Don't hate yourself as a stopgap measure of quick improvement. You don't need to have hatred for yourself, man. What a shit ideology to teach yourself. Can you not love the fact that you're an absolute beast of a human? When you're able to just consistently be disciplined about stuff you don't want to do every single day, just do it. That's everything, man. And who do you want to be? Do you want to be a complainer? Do you want to be, oh man, I don't know, I'm just thinking of some like, I'm not even complaining about some lame ass shit, bro. Like, oh, I didn't sleep good last night. I'm not feeling great. Was the sleep not being good because you stayed up and you played games, you watched videos, you were talking with your friends? Or was it not good because maybe you slept wrong? I slept wrong last night, it happens. I have not told anybody I slept wrong last night. Why? Who cares, man? Seriously. Who cares? The people closest in your life will care, truthfully. But what can they do for you? What can they do that you slept badly? What can they do for you? Seriously. Nothing. They can give you advice, what you should have done. You know what you should have done, though, if you slept badly. Oh, you got a kink in your neck. Okay, man. You've been sleeping your whole life. You know how you have to sleep to not have that stuff happen. Why didn't you do it? It sucks that it happened. It is what it is. But this is something I normally would have complained about. I maybe would have said it in passing, and it's a complaint. Even if it's said in passing, not really expecting or wanting anything bad from it, it's still voicing that negativity that I'm experiencing out there. And people will say, don't bottle up all your emotions. But what's so emotional about that? What's so emotional about me having another issue or an issue in a day? There's nothing to be emotional about that. It is what it is. Especially if it's something like this, which will fade in time. You know what I mean? Like my little thing I got on my back right now. It'll fade in time. If it'll fade in time and it was something else, it would be even longer. That's okay too. I feel like the people in your life, I want people in my life, I want them to be, we can make each other better. We can make each other happier. And I want to be, I don't want to be someone who, maybe this is how I really think on the inside, where I'm a little more like, jaded, such a bad word to use here, but I can't even think of a good one right now. This is why I'll tell you, that's why I prefer writing over speaking. A little more time to organize thoughts and things of that nature, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm changing for me. I'm living the way I want to live my life for me. But who I am around my family and for my friends as well, it can't just be about me. The way I want to live my life, the way I want to do that, that's me. And I'm going to take ownership of that. So what that means is, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's fine to get advice on your life. It's kind of tiring when you hear it for the 20th plus time, you know? So, that's a whole other, that's not even what I'm talking about, but that's a bad example. Don't worry about that. Point is, it's fine, man. When you're with family, when you're with friends, just put yourself in their shoes. It's as simple as this. If I'm in their shoes, do I want to be around someone who's always complaining and got something like to say negative all the time? No, man, it's tiring. It's tiring. I'm trying to live my life actually more jovial, in a more jovial manner. So, and this is part of that for me, and so is like my plans for the future, which are a little undisclosed right now, but let's just say I'm doing the things I need to do what I want to do. And I'll be frank, my thoughts, I won't say goals, but I will say my plans for that future don't necessarily align with, what's expected of me, what's maybe wanted for me. That's okay. That's okay. I'm so happy. I'm so looking forward to living life, with me at the reins of the chariot. But understand that you're the guy controlling the chariot. But when you do that, you're also the two horses. And the analogy sucks, but you're also the two horses pulling the chariot. So, and you're also the designer of the chariot. Is your chariot shit and gonna stumble when it comes across a bump crack in the road? Or are you gonna put, blades on the side of your wheels? And you're gonna cut down, things that would normally, maybe itch at your legs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can design the chariot to be in your life, by the way, or something of that nature. So, hey man, you got time. We all do. I predict to live around 60 and 70 years if I'm very lucky, and 60 years if I'm lucky. And I don't know how long some people expect to live, but I've felt stuff in my body, and a lot of times in my heart, and I don't think it's normal. But let's get understood. There's a lot of things about me that's not normal. Like, for example, not even important, that was a bad transition. What I'm saying is, if I get to live to be 60 in that lucky scenario, which hopefully will happen, I'm 22 right now. So that would be 1/3 of my life practically has already passed. I still have 2/3 of my life, and it feels sometimes, not now, but it feels sometimes like you don't have time. You don't have that 2/3 coming up. Holy shit, I'm already 22. But you can't listen to yourself like that. You can't trust yourself to sink in that. Because how many days have I laid down? How many days have I just done nothing, man? So how many years of my life have I actually lived? That's a question I would like to get answered maybe before I die. If ever. But I'm gonna live my life now. I'm gonna live my life now, I'll tell you that. Are you living your own life? Are you living a life that you can say, you chose, you were the master hand in your destiny? Are you doing what you want to do? Are you how you want to be? How can you know? How can you know? Things will change. Everything changes always. So how can you know that you're really doing what you want to do, that you really are where you want to be? And a lot of times, by the way, you're just not. Maybe you're working towards it. You're probably working towards it. But are you working towards it, or are you, I'm trying to work towards it? See, because I've been trying to lose weight. I've been trying to eat better. Am I doing it? Yes, now I am. Now I've been. But I'm still not perfect. Don't misunderstand. I'm not perfect with it. But that's okay. I don't think anyone is. Well, some people get pretty darn close. And I'm going to keep trying to get close as well. You know, Jude is not here tonight because, I don't know why. Point is, I messaged him, he didn't answer, so he probably was asleep, whatever. So I'm here alone, and I think from going forward, this will be a really good opportunity for me to just, I'm someone who generally thinks, not generally, but I do enjoy the ability of thinking through my speech while also fortifying the experiences and the memories of my thoughts through speech. I memorize it better rather than these thoughts flow through my head and then the next day I'm thinking something else happened this day, I'm not even thinking about it. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Hey. I'm currently top 2,000 on the North American Super Server Ladder for League of Legends. I don't know what that looks like even further in the future. All I know is that game is so awesome. It is so fun, and I want to be a part of its community somehow. I know I want that in the future because I love a lot of parts of the community I love, and I love the game really. It's really like, I liken it to, imagine if I grew up playing chess a lot. I play it sometimes, but I really fell in love with it, and now it's what I like to do most of my days. I like to play chess. It's what I love to do. All right, well that happened to be League of Legends for me. It is what it is. Now, I don't play as much as I should for someone trying to climb. This comes down to the, are you doing as much as you can do? But also understand that in a game like League of Legends with such mental capacity needed, in my opinion, you get better results playing when you feel it's right rather than forcing yourself to play a lot. And I still play, even when I'm not fully mental, but I don't play ranked like that. I'll play ARAM or norms, or I'll hop on let's just say Joker, do it down. But that's what I go on those accounts when I'm not in the zone to lock in and play for real. There's a very big difference. It's funny, pretty much my whole life, every time someone's higher ranked in a lobby, sometimes myself will say something. Man, that person could be high, they could be drunk, you don't know why they're in your normal game or in your ARAM, you know what I'm saying? And, people get a lot of pride on beating these people. And, hey man, all I'm gonna say is, that to me shows the difference more than anything. When you're not on your character, on your role, on your lock-in mode, it's an entirely different experience, and I think that the same thing applies to the gym. And the same thing applies to life. I don't want to be a nonchalant person. I don't have the most amount of energy, to be frank, especially now that I'm dieting. But when I'm with people, how I want to be with people, I want to be there in the present. I'm a curious person. I love questions. I love asking. I want to know more and more. I want to know about what they did during this time. How was this experience? What do they like about it? Something went wrong. What happened? How could this happen? I want to know people as the culmination of their being, as well. Not just who they are day by day. And sometimes I feel like I only give people my day by day. fun on being here, but it's not important. I need to just get good feeling in my calves, get tired, get out of breath. It's a little difficult now, still a little sick, so I coughs. So I ran out of some Robitussin before I came here. So I really want this thing to pass so I can go even further. Let the fire burn even hotter. That's how I feel a little bit whenever I come here. Whenever I go to like work out and I'm not feeling it. Yeah, there's times where, I'm not feeling it at all. But there's times when I find a little ember in my chest. And it gets sparked. And it's more than the second wind. Call it fourth wind. Just making up shit. Bad. Adrian Runner, I said last time, he was saying, just hit like this, and this is better for talking, so you can fight chemistry. But it should be a cardio workout at the same time, while still getting arm usage and not tiring out my arms too much, considering I also gym and work out. And while I'm young and I can do, all hard and stuff like that, and I missed the bag, so that should be the next break. God, it's hard. But, just keeping your arms moving, not risking injury, not risking anything done too hard in a manner which is irreversible, or at least takes time to recover from. And so, like this, I'm going on to my next topic I was thinking I wanted to talk about. This one's going to be still health related, not everything will be, but I'm gonna come back to this. I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna get a thing. I always like playing sports when I grow up. With whether it be, Alright, I don't know if you can blow your nose with baby wipe. I just practically did that though. So hopefully that's not bad for your nose. Oh well. If you want to know why I'm trying to be so, for me at least, and I would ask you, why do you really want to look better? Why do you really want to maybe get stronger? Why do you really want to get a certain muscle stronger? What do you want to be the most prominent thing? You want it to be your shoulder strength, maybe your shoulder appearance. Maybe you want great cardio. Maybe you want a great flexibility on like a twist motion for whatever it is that you do. Maybe you're playing a volleyball and you want to have crazy, oh shit, my back. Hold on. And you want to have crazy snap when you're spiking, you know what I mean? Maybe those are your reasons. But at the end of the day, you're going to get older. You're going to move slower. You're going to have less energy. So why do you want to do it? Why do you do it? Why do you want to? Do you do it despite the fact that you don't want to? Is that why you're working out? That's pretty fucking stupid, I'm not gonna lie. If you don't want to work out, and you're still working out, you want to work out. You think you don't want to work out, you want to. And then you go, I don't feel like I'm tired, whatever, I'm injured. Listen, that's real, by the way. Don't work out injured. Don't do that. That's not even smart. What I'm doing might be dumb, actually, a little bit. Point is, I think it's very important to be very clear on your reasoning. And you can have a lot of reasons, but the core of your reason as to why you work out, to why you specifically do what you do as well, but why do you even come in like general? Why do you even try to improve in this manner in general? I think it's very important to have some introspection on that. Listen, I'll tell you what. From now on, and this would be like normal thing. When it's me, when it's the phone, and I ain't got no Jews on here, no one else here. This is a great time for me to just like, I'm trying to word this. I'm not trying to say what I mean, bruh. It's a great time for me to be open, and keep in mind I do still think through talking oftentimes. Well, I don't talk a lot, so at least not throughout the day. I want to fight. At some point, I want to fight. To me, I'm a warrior. In my heart, I feel like I was born in the wrong era. I've been thinking this for years. I don't want to deal with some okay, if you believe like souls exist, more power to you. I wish I thought so as well. Quite frankly though, scientifically, I mean, that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man of science. Truthfully, I am. I've always been, and I'll tell you what, astronomy, a great passion of mine that I have not explored. You know why? I explored it when I was younger, to be honest. But I feel that when I do want to delve further into it, when I do. And I want to do it later in life when more is out about it, obviously, as we continue to make more leaps and strides. The more advanced we get and all that. Listen, I don't think soul is really real because, I mean, it's not. Like, it'd be nice, but I just don't think it is. But I don't think that matters. I don't think you need to have a soul to be a just person, to be an upright person. You know what I'm saying? Now people say like, oh, you know, I mean that's it, you don't need a soul. Oh, you soul, like you literally don't have a soul. That sounds very negative. I understand where that speech came from. But also understand that, you know, if I say that souls aren't real, that means you don't have one, I don't have one, none of us do, but we're still here, we're still people. You know what I'm saying? That don't change. What, the rest of your life and my life changes because, oh, now I say that souls aren't real? When by the way, I'm just saying, look it up. If people will disagree and all that, that's cool. Yeah, and you know, for multiple different reasons. All I'm saying is, they just can't find proof of it. It just don't even make sense. It's not even really a part of, it doesn't impact any, if it was real, wouldn't it be impacting something? Like, I don't know, there's just no visible way of it. And that's how it's hard. So it's hard for me to buy into souls being real and all that. What I'm trying to say is though, at the end of the day, you are not just your actions. You are not your thoughts. Understand that. You are not your thoughts. But you are not just your actions either. I don't think it's that easy. People don't know. If you're a quiet dude or a quiet, you know, girl or anyone's watching, if you're just quiet, do people really? You think people really know? You think people really know what you're thinking? Hell no. Just the same way, you don't know what other people are thinking all the time. Just the same way you don't even think about what other people are thinking all the time. Just the same way they don't think about what you're thinking all the time or thinking ever, bro. Just keep it real. Don't get lost in your thoughts, please. Don't do what I've been doing. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I've been doing. Don't, like, and to be frank, I think you should do as I say, not as I do in this circumstance. Because I'm going to attempt to do what I say as well, more and more as I keep going. And it's been getting better. I want to say something right now. The past 2 months, the start of this year, gotta be some of the worst way I've ever lived my life ever. Gotta be some of the most degrading, like, what's it called? Degrading is kind of a crazy word. Just a life of decadence, man. Just nothing, just complete void. It's like the void century, man. Like in one piece, I mean, that's corny. That's not even why I'm referencing right now. It's serious. I'm being serious. I don't even know what. It's a blur to me. It's crazy how I live my life in the start of this year, these past, those 3-4 months, just disgusting, just rot, just straight. Like, I mean, you don't have to rush to find something you like. You don't gotta be in a rush to do none of that. Everyone just wants to be happy in life. Happiness looks different for a lot of different people. Truthfully, why do I want to fight? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The adrenaline's fun. You know what's more fun than that? The challenge. Oh my gosh! I want to challenge myself. Seriously. But now I have a nasty personality trait. I can't focus easily. I need things on the line to really lock in. That's when I do my best work, truly. The more I have left to lose, the more serious I am about it. Which is very scary. And that doesn't apply to everything in my life. I want that to be clear. However, like for example with League, I've fully adopted a mindset in which I'm able to play in a manner in which I feel as if I keep improving, and also I feel like there's always an answer with like League. And I've adopted that mindset, but I've had a better mindset in the past. Well, I won't say better, it's just different, but I think I'm on similar levels now. But I've definitely had worse mindsets in the past towards League. I couldn't focus at all. I would just get mad at my team. I wouldn't even think about playing the game. I don't even want to play. That's not right. So. It's okay. It's okay to have bumps in the road. But I want to let you know something. Just because your road may be more bumpy, maybe it's got more spikes, maybe the air is worse on your road, you don't even know. That does not mean that where the road leads is the same place as someone who just had a clear road. That does not mean that the limit of your road is their same limit. Maybe you got to your destination a little later. Maybe you can go to another destination and they can't. And that's how I feel, truthfully, honest to God. I feel like there's a destination that can be reached. Just gotta just saying that. Now, this is all very grand call, I'll be honest. I don't actually mean to get into all this like this. I guess this is kind of how I think, or what I like to talk about or think about, I guess. Assuming that because that's what came out. And I'm not going to switch it, but I feel like my bod has kind of been established for this workout, which I like. I like my mode right now. The way I'm thinking, the way I'm feeling. I'm ready. One thing. But actually, I'm trying to just be a happy person. Just be happy and I don't want to force myself, and I don't want to say I am, But there's a difference between like if you make it you can't not be happy and just want to be happy and want it effortlessly all the time. Sometimes it will come to you, and that you should treasure that when that happiness comes without anything. Any effort of your part, any effort maybe of other people's parts, maybe that's okay, like, depending on whatever you're looking for in that. But you can't not make an effort. You have to make an effort to be happy. Now, that's not easy all the time, but it feels so fucking good, man. It feels so good to wake up and not just, it's the end of life, but just wake up and just be like, yes, I am going to jump rope today. It's going to feel amazing. Yes. I can't wait to play this League of Legends game. I love this game. It's so in-depth. It's so complicated. You can get better in so many different ways. And I'm pretty damn good at it. So yeah, I enjoy playing it. Can't wait to have a healthy day of eating, because I like the stuff too, man. It's not even bad. I'm gonna get some jalapenos on a turkey sub, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna chow down. Well, I'll think about my meal plan a little better, actually. I gotta count what's happening at the end of the day. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a second. Put in some effort to be happy. It'll pay off. You know how awesome it is? I delivery drive for Domino's right now. I go in there, you know, it's business as usual, but it's nothing to be smiling about, super happy. I'm not having my dream job. I'm not even in a job where I'm, where I can hold my head up high and be like, yeah, this is where I work. Sometimes, truthfully, whether I should feel this way or not should feel this way, I feel like, even though I am 22 years old, 22 and a half, I feel like I'm underachieving by still working at Domino's. Or maybe my next job, whatever thing I'm doing, just like entry-level jobs. Yes, could I have started at somewhere like Domino's when I was 18 and stick with it and try and go like that? You can. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do not like staying in one place for a long time. Ironic, because I don't leave my room a lot, I get that. But I think there's a difference when you're surrounded by things to read, things to watch, things to do, things to play, all that sort of stuff, things to write. The difference between that and being in an environment in which, you don't know. That's why I can't reveal. I won't reveal, man, but I'll tell you what. I like what's going on here. I like that I'm coming here. I'm feeling enthused to come here because I know I'm gonna also record, but also I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep, working out, saying, oh wait, also where's my sweat at, man? I know I'm not going. I need to go on my nose so I can get back into this. Point is, I'm not revealing the plan. Y'all will see. Y'all will see next year. I'm gonna go on this. Breathing's feeling a little better. Cleared up that. To be quite honest, I'm treating this a little bit like an archive. These moments when I'm here, 6 a.m. now, I bet, around that. I'm gonna jump the rope. Lots of. It's special to me. In a way, I really don't know how to actually begin to describe. It's just special. Build up that shit. My nose and throat. Every time I start working out. Kind of annoying. Tell the truth. If anyone's curious with my Lee lens stuff, probably not something you normally hear on a fitness, whatever, I don't even. Point is, I'll just talk about what I think about Lee right now. Currently ranked 300, something like that. So, no lad, top 2K. Yeah. I don't play as much. If I played more, maybe it'd be higher. I think I'd be higher. I don't feel like where I'm at now is even like close to my limit. Like, the games don't always feel hard. I don't even feel particularly challenged in any lane, even when I'm against like stylists and all this stuff where it's just like, they just want to be in your face. I'm just like, okay, I'll just deal with it. I don't feel like that, so I feel like I still have more to go. A good more. And I really don't feel like, you know, when I was a little jit, I was stuck in silver. And I hit gold. I was like, oh, that's cool. Got a little older, put a little more. I got stuck in platinum. Before emerald's out, I got stuck in platinum. It's important that you know before emerald is out because platinum is not the same rank as today as it was back then, just keeping it real. Macro and platinum back then was actually like you had to think, man, this was not, it wasn't even bad at all. The game was a little slower too. Point is, well, it wasn't great, but I wasn't good either. But what happened was, I got stuck at platinum and silver, but I changed roles slowly. I've been playing mid. I played every role my whole like time playing League. I was playing like Annie and Amumu and Vex and stuff. And the transition from jungle to mid felt easier. And it came off really smooth. Long story short, I've ended a lot of my past seasons in either in Emerald a lot, pretty much over and over, and a lot of other stuff, just because I just have not truly grinded after and saw how far I could go. Does that make sense? What happens if I don't give up the League within 6 months? What happens if I keep playing, and keep improving and keep learning? What happens if I keep my hands fresh during this whole time? What happens if I don't just take breaks for a month or 2 months randomly? What happens? What happens if I don't take a break for 2 years randomly? It's happened. Let's see. Let's see what happens with League. I'm gonna time myself out now. This gym session talking too much and not punching enough. I need to jump in even more, right? I am jumping on right now. Alright. That bag is going to move from here to here. And I'll move it right back before I stop. Watch this. Practice for a war. Oh, yeah. The form is abysmal. But the bag just moves. And the cardio has begun. Who will I be in 2 years? How will I feel when I walk, when I talk, when I run? Important to me considering I still got 8 more years of these lovely 20s that I'm sure I want to reminisce on about how much better I was feeling when I'm 30. That's what I was trying to say. Really don't like this cough, y'all. It make me. It's one thing if I'm stopping because I'm really tired. It's another thing if I'm stopping because I don't want the cough to exacerbate. I'm like swallowing a shit ton of stuff every time I stop. Okay, I get this feeling, man. It's like I can't breathe when I feel like I should be able to breathe. Yo. I know the throat stuff is gross, sorry. really can't control right now. Damn. It's been 56 minutes. Must have been talking a lot. I feel like I haven't even really put any work in yet. God dang it. One more back set hard. Around my throat, man. Coming up on a full week today from when I first felt the thing in the back of my throat. Better be gone soon. Sickness don't make my body easy, I'll tell you that. I need to do that. A jab that leads me in, step back, and throw a hook, get around the guard at the same time. So I'm stepping back like that, and I'm going back with the spin on the hook. I like that. If you're curious as to why specifically I'm boxing and wanting to learn how to fight, told you. I'm a warrior, bro. I feel like it. But also, I feel like that's just a beautiful way to live. By honor, by code. I think it's gotta be the right way to live. I say, hey. Everyone's out there in their mind. What they think is the right way to live. Alright. I think having code, I think being honorable, and everybody's got a little bit of a different version about that, but that was a bad hook. Had no body turn weight on that. Alright, y'all. My nose and my throat are doing a number on me. Oh well. One more jump rope session. Oh well. One more jump rope session. Oh man, whatever the edge gotta be put out. Hey, I'll catch you on the flip. It's a good sesh, y'all.